नमस्ते सर।
नमस्कार 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 जी।
शुरू करें।
364 2 मिनट नहीं चालू है। हाँ? एक मिनट भाई। 364 कनेक्ट बोल रहा है। दूसरे से ले लो। हरिओम।
नमस्ते।
वेलकम वेलकम नमस्कार डॉक्टर साहब। हरिओम।
बोलो। बोल तुम्हें बोल
हाँ
ओम नमामि धन्वंतरि आदि देव।
जी हाँ सर शुरू कीजिए।
हाँ।
द्विवेदी जी नमस्कार।
आई एम
आपका वीडियो नहीं आ रहा है। हाँ जाना साहब बोलिए प्लीज।
आई एम प्रोफेसर जाना फ्रॉम कोलकाता।
जी
ओके।
ओके ओके।
हम्म।
प्रणाम प्रणाम भाई।
ओके।
नमस्कार, क्या हाल चाल है गुरु जी?
आशीर्वाद है आपका। बस जाना जी भूमिका बांधने तब तक लोग जुड़ जा रहे हैं, फिर अपन 5:30 से अपन शुरू करेंगे।
तब तक हम लोग बात करें ना।
तब तक वो नहीं, तब तक जाना जी बोल रहे हैं।
अच्छा, जाना जी बोल रहे हैं, ठीक है।
ओके।
प्रिंसिपल जी भी रहे आयुर्वेदिक कॉलेज।
हाँ हाँ।
नमस्कार नमस्कार।
नमस्कार। So at the outset, I would like to thanks twice to the organizer giving me this type of opportunity and also the selection of this topic and the situation what Ayurveda can contribute to tackle this type of problems. Now we are in a very crisis in lockdown and with this very short period we are acquainted or came across with many new terminologies like lockdown, social distancing, isolation, quarantine, personal protection equipment, ventilation, then for social isolation, social distancing, quarantine, social vaccination. But the objective of this is to reduce the load of the coronavirus and also to ease the burden of the healthcare system. Now, what are the things we learn from this lockdown? The health is so important, and if my physical mental health is normal, then I can contribute many things for my personal life, family life, and the social life. Now, this COVID-19 is the latest one, but there are many history of this type of epidemic and pandemic disorders like SARS, H1N1, dengue, chikungunya, Ebola. In this situation, what Ayurveda can contribute to tackle this problem? There are many misconceptions about the Ayurveda. Some say it is Hindu medicine, herbal medicine, traditional medicine. But if we go through more detailed, Ayurveda is the true knowledge or Shastra which deals with Ayu, Arogya, and Sukha, life, health, and happiness. Now, objective of every medical science to create happiness in the individual, but the pathways are different. Now, in the present moment, whole world is anxious how this situation can be tackled. So everybody, especially the researchers, scientists, they are working day and night. But if we go through deep in Ayurveda, 5,000 years old health and healing subjects or Shastra, there are many potentialities how we will keep our health normal. All the times we are telling about immuno-boosting, immuno-enhancing through different methods, but it is not an easy task. If we go through the three triangle, agent, host, and environment. Agent is the seed, host is the soil, and environment is the surroundings. That environment may be physical, maybe microbial, maybe socio-economical or socio-economico-political. So there is an interaction. Germ-free globe is not possible. So now it is the time for this COVID infections. The other may come. So it is not new. This type of epidemic or pandemic disorders, time to time, invade the human population. The description of infection and infestation is not elaborated in Ayurveda. Why? And these infection and infestations, they are described in different chapters like Janapad Dhangsa Rog, Krimi Rog, Bhuto Rog, and so this type of different infection and infestations. But we compare that all type of infection and infestations, especially viral infection, under Bhutabhi Sango Jar. The word Bhuta means Savis of Krimi or Savis Jantu. And so organism must be there, germ must be there, and soil must be there. If the soil is good one, then if the seed enters, it will never produce any disorders. So that is why Ayurveda system develop how we will enhance our deho bol, অগ্নি বল, চিত্ত বল, ব্যাধি ক্ষমত্ব, etc. So if we analyze what are the factors that impaired our immunity, they may be: first is the diet. Diet, I will give maximum importance to Trayopastambha, Ahar, Nidra and Brahmacharya. Ahara for the body, Nidra for the mind, and Brahmacharya for Atma. So if any subject or a person exposed to Mithya Ayurveda for long continued time along with Viruddha Ahar, and if don't follow your Hitahar, Mitahar and your not timely intake of food and chronic psychosomatic illness, use of tobacco and tobacco products and alcohol consumption, because alcohol is just opposite to Oja. In the present day, the diet which are consuming, they are either adulterated or preservative food. Our main aim of diet intake to produce Oja, and Oja is the Vadhikamatva or the ball. So it is not properly formed. So that is the important factor for lessen of our Vadhikamatva. Overexertion. If anybody consume tobacco for long period, that may reduce the immunity of the lung. That, in other words, the present day infection, which is a respiratory virus, which very quickly damage and produce the disorders and respiratory failure and death. If we analyze 10% subjects are exposed to this infection, but only 5% develop these adverse symptoms, especially high risk group. And so in other situation it is found. So overexertion also reduce the immunity. Sometimes mental condition, anger, anxiety, fear, grief in old age, and if the sleep is not good or irregular, that may also reward this immunity. Now there is a long list how we enhance our immunity or body resistance through Swasthavavritta and Sadhavrit, Dharaniya and Adharaniya Vegas, use of Prakriti Viruddha Ahar, Dharaniya and Adharaniya Vegas, Sishu Puricharya, Garbhini Puricharya, Garbhini Sanskar. If anybody follow from the beginning, enhance resistance, and by this simple method, and minimize the economy of the country. So what are the measures we can take in this situation? First, we will take the measures for the gut health, because our post is very important. So when we take in history for the bowel movement, whether it is normal or abnormal, or main aim is Jotara. And in Dinacharya, if we found that after taking of food, subject will in 100 steps, followed by in Vamuparsa, lie in Vamuparsa, main aim to stimulate Agni. And some common spices which are day to day we used, especially the spices which have some enhancement of Agni property, especially Amupachana, Sunthi or Musta. And for the oral, the Kobala or the Toilo Gondos give some protection to the oral cavity. And for respiratory measures, we can do some Nasha, like Noshab Onutel or commonly mustard oil, give some protection. Or some pranayam that also increase resistance, because it is a disease of origin and kaphasthanas are involved. So special take care of this. The mental makeup will follow the pranayam and a study of religious book in this, and yoga and meditation. I have already mentioned, especially the 50% subjects are asymptomatic when already the disease, and some 30% develop mild symptoms. So in this situation, if anybody follow, we would give some hope and faith and positive thinking and advise some our Rashayanas and some medications like Augusto Haritake Rashayana, Amritottara Kosayana, containing Guduchi, 6-part, Haritoki, 4 parts, and Sunthi, 2 parts. This path gives some result in mild flu-like condition. And Dasumulo Kotutra Kashai and Mahasudarshan Chunno or Billadi Gutika. This may be used in mild flu-like symptoms, because majority of the people in this situation, they are depressed externally, internally. So if anybody follow these principles, because it is a viral infection, the character of the viral infection will not only affect the whole system, also the family, also the community, but bacterial infection not involved. So with this, I am sharing my few experience and from the texts. So you can ask any question. If I know, then I'll answer. Thank you very much for your listening.
If anybody have any question, then we can ask. Hello, is it audible?
Hello. Yeah, it's audible. Thanks, sir, for a wonderful description. Query to the speaker, then you can ask, and we'll be next moving to our next speaker. So, any questions?
Yes.
Hello.
Audible.
Quick question.
Voice is breaking. Hello.
Yes.
Is it audible right now?
No, no, এবার পরে স্পিকার আছে।
Okay, no problem.
So we can move to
Good
the next
evening,
speaker.
everybody. Good evening. Good evening. Are you able to listen me? Sharma ji. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. First of all, I would like to
Start,
express
sir.
my sincere thanks. Okay. First of all, I would like to pay my sincere regards to Dr. Pawan Sharma ji, the elder brother, the learned audience that you have given me this opportunity to talk about the role of Ayurveda to combat corona. I want to discuss these in three parts, in fact. The first part is what Ayurveda people can do, what Ayurveda management can do, what government has planned or given a protocol for that, what our students can do, our warriors can do. These are the three things which we have in our mind, and we will talk that way. The important thing that when corona came as a disaster, everyone was in panic, is in panic. What will be our role? That will be preventive, that will be promotive, that will be curative, and even after post COVID effect, physically and psychologically, everyone is affected. Not only doctors, but the society also. And a extent who are knowing less. So this is our moral duty to discuss all these things. What our doctors can do, first I would like to tell about that. The important thing that government has given a number of protocols. You have to go for that. Number one is what is the role of our warriors? As a warrior, what we can do as a doctor, as a student, as a teacher. The important thing, we inform the community, because everyone is in panic in society. Role to talk about the different cough hygiene, using of mask, social distancing, and high risk group. Then how we can know that the person is suffering with suspect or suspected case of COVID? Important thing. Also, it is a social stigma. There are a lot of myths and misconceptions around coronavirus, and many fears that result in stigmatizing behaviors at various levels. What we can do in that case? Then, as a doctor, what are in the community? What are the services required? That may be home care, in all the areas, in urban areas and rural areas. Apart from that, COVID warriors will work to reach out the message to thousands of community members. In contact with the different type of patients, what care they should take. That is very important. The important thing, identify high risk group like old fellow, like child, like a diabetic patient, like a cancer patient, like a hypertensive patient. So the important thing to dictate, to educate the society by that. To give some psycho-social care also, to remove the stigma and discrimination. If anyone having corona in any place, a lot of fear is occurring. So we have to promote preventive and control measures, including social distancing and others. This is also our duty to remove the myths and misconceptions, and ultimately, if we are getting any suspected patient, we have to report to our senior authorities, the nearest centers. Then question comes, what will be the chain of that? If we are as a field worker, looking all these things, coming across the patients, getting any suspicion, we will report to our college principal, our institution head, our master trainer, and they will go to the district Ayurvedic or Ayush medical officer or district surveillance officer, CMO, or whatever the posts are there. And he will immediately inform to the district collector. Then hand hygiene, we are not going to discuss on that. Government is already popularizing this by TVs and ads, by hand hygiene, by respiratory hygiene, by social distancing, and he's talking about high risk group. Let us stop. Anything, sir? Everyone knows that this coronavirus is caused by a SARS-CoV-2. Mostly the symptoms are fever, cough, and difficulty in breathing. As we know, then if any person is working in laboratory or any other places in hospital, they are at the more risk. So this virus is directly coming by sneezing, coughing, infected droplets in our hand then virus is getting transferred. So such type of things, what to do, what to not to do. For example, we have to say to the society, don't use other ways to covering your face like the pallu of the sari or the chunni or the gamcha, but use proper mask for that. Don't spit in the open. Use hanky for sneezing. You throw the used tissue immediately into a closed dustbin. Do cover your sneeze into your bent upper arm in case you are not carrying a tissue or a hanky. Wash hands immediately. Such are the things which government is promoting and we have to follow. So these are the parts what I was talking about that. Then we have to maintain the social distancing, to promote social distancing, and also to stay at home unless absolutely necessary. You just see, yesterday the bar was opened and there was a huge cry like anything. They were not maintaining the distance, but in fact, there was dhakka-mukki of that. You can see how much we are aware after this 1 month of training and even all these things. So, the webinar is one part of that. We are not able to organize seminar. So, on by different these methods, we are by electronic media and other things, by computer or by wave, we are connected to each other. The important thing that what we can do for the older patients. They may be a heart patient, they may be diabetes, they may be having chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, they may be bronchial asthma, they may be suffering with some kidney disease. So they should regular take their medicine. This is important. The kids are also vulnerable, like pregnant women. They should be cared for that. These are the preventive aspect of the this regarding this COVID. Then one important thing we can do or we have to do, that is community surveillance. Community surveillance means we have to keep in contact with the types of content we can see, community surveillance we can see, advisory what is going on, and the communication. So this is the basic motto to teach everyone, to the society, as a student, as a teacher, as a doctor, to society. Then one thing also, we have to identify the suspect person or probably infected person. The person who is coming with acute respiratory illness, a person coming with a history of travel from a country, from a territory, from long distance, where this COVID is prevalent. So for that purpose, they have to quarantine for 14 days, apart from your management you used to write on your prescription. And immediately you have to refer also the patient to the higher center. So a person with acute respiratory distress or having fever, shortness of breathing, we have to inform to the patient. To also, we have to convince to the patient. It may be, but we should not be in panic. Although we can give the brief detail about that, that 80% or more than that patients are having no risk problem or they will recover. We have to assure to the patients. Then we have to detail about the high risk touched things like blood, like respiratory secretions. We have to avoid the physical contact like shake hand or hug. So these such type of things should be narrated to the patient also, to the society also. If anyone is interested, he can also detail about that. If the patient is interested to know about detail about that, we have to explain regarding that in a way that he can understand the things, not a big scientific explanation and other things. Maybe in a simple manner we have to explain the things. Then we have to community-based surveillance. Not going in that detail. Yeah, one thing. If we have a patient that may be asymptomatic but having a history of visit to some places coming from abroad or other places, so that patient specifically should go in home quarantine for 14 days after the last exposure with the case. Initiate self-health monitoring for development of fever or cough. If he gets anything, he has to detail to the doctor, or and active monitoring for 28 days after the last exposure. It should be done like we COVID variants. Direct and high risk contacts of a confirmed case should be tested once between day 5 and day 14 of coming in her contact. If symptom develops during this period, fever, cough, difficulty in breathing, use mask, self-isolation, and inform to the our higher authority like ASHA, like COVID warriors, or something like that in the area. Then there are so other ways also which can see the response and containment, create a supportive environment like a Gram Pradhan, religious leaders, teachers, and others. They will able to influence the mass. Where the mass is listening them, maybe he is not listening to you. So this is one also way to contact the persons that may be the resource person for you, we, and it will be helpful. Also, if you are staying in a village area, make a list of high risk group in the village. Who are the members in the high risk? We have to maintain a chart. We have to write the names, and also we have to identify, and close monitoring of these people are important. We have to coordinate with the government body like ASA, like ANM, and others. So this is the little bit directory about given by the government for the identification, isolation, and proper trans referral to the higher center. That is our important work where we do something positively. Then talk about the Ayurveda. When we are coming across the things in literature, we get different type of fevers. In fact, Jwar is very important in Ayurveda. We, when when we are going across the literature, we got Agantu Jwar. What Dr. Previous speaker said, Bhuta Visanga Jwar. Even in Charak, Santata Jwar is there. It is very close resemblance with the COVID. Like Vati/Sleep Jwar, in case of Vismat Jwar also, and even in Vhel Sangita and in the Persist of Madhav Niran, Swasanak Jwar is there. When we go through the types of Jwar, usually we are talking about the 8 types of Jwar. Vataj, Pittaj, Kaphaj, 3, Dvandas 3, Sannipataj 1, and Agantuj 1. Even Agantuj Jwar is classified into Abhighataj, Abhisangaj, Abhicharaj, Abhishapaj. And this Sannipata Jwar, which is basically Bisama Jwar, it is classified into Santata Jwar, Satata Jwar, Annedusk Jwar, Tiyak Jwar, Chaturthak Jwar. And in that, Santata Jwar is a little bit in the condition, in the serious condition, which shows, because in that, there is a probability of death occurs, what Acharya says. Normally, when we are talking about the Sannipata Jwar, Vata Pradhan Sannipata Jwar subsides in 7 days. What says? Pitta Pradhan is subsides in 10 days. Kapha Pradhan in 12 days. Even in Sannipata Jwar, they say, Chane Daha, Chane Sita, Asti Sandhi Siroruja. Tarak says, like pain in throat, lethargy, even vertigo, even semi-consciousness, cough, difficulty in breathing, expectoration with blood, loss of sleep, excessive thirst, pain in chest region, and there is a specific type of sound from the throat. So all these occurs during the infection of the Sannipathic Jwar. That we also know, also described as a 13 types, like Vat Pittolvan, Vat Kapholvan, In Kaphamadhya Pitta, Vatadhik Sannipatas, like that. It is Visama Jwar because the Arambha, the Kriya, and the Kal, all 3 are Visam. Even Visama Jwar is also classified into 2, that is Agantus and Nij. Visama Jwar Kal, because on the basis of recurrence of fever, Annedusk, Tritiyak, and Chaturthak. When we talk about the Visama Jwar, we Santata, Satata, Annedusk, Tritiyak, and Chaturthak. And we also know that Santat is Rasdhatu Asrit, Satat is Raktadhatu Asrit, Annedus is Mas Dhatu Ashrit, Tritiyak is Meda Dhatu Ashrit, and Chaturthak is Asthi Majjagat Asrita. Usually, when we are studying, we are teaching to the student also. We are discussing with our seniors also. We say that Santata Jwar is like typhoid jwar or pneumonia because it is a type of regular fever of 7, 10 days or 12 days. In the same way, Satata Jwar, the 2 like Kala Jar. Even then, for malaria, what we say that Annedushka Jwar. So, 3rd day, the Tritiya Jwar is coming. The 4th day, Chaturthak Jwar is coming. The important thing, the Ashtang Sangra says, Vat Balasak Jwar. So, it is not very near to COVID. Sushruta has a केचित भूता विसंगोत्थम ब्रुवते विस्मज्वरम. What it says that Sankraman Janni. Bhutaj means the things which you cannot see by the naked eyes. And some people also says that it is a type of infection. We also the Janapadodhvans. In the context of Janapadodhvans, we say Sargat Gat Sansparsat Niswasat Savhojanat Satsayachanat Chapi Vastamalan Undeptat. Means these are the source or types by which a person can be infected. The more nearer what I feel, and even also I discussed with our seniors also, our friends also, what they say that what is last week jwar is very near to the COVID because it is also called Shigrakari. There is a fever, there is a vertigo, there is a loss of weight, loss of appetite, uh, pain in the chest region, then the gas and the fast. And the patient dies within 24 hours if it is in serious nature. Such type of even Vat Pittul Vanjwar, that mother is there, Pipasa increases there, Tandra, Brahma, all these symptoms are predominant. So, even in Pitta Kafolvanjwar, but it is more with the diarrhea also. So, we can say a number of different descriptions has been given in our text. In case of Vat is lesbic jwar, what Madhav says in Persist, that is Agantu jwar. This is called Agantu jwar, and that is comes like Janapadodhvans. Means it is going to be a pandemic or endemic like that. Four types. One is Sadharan, second is that it comes from the air, but it spreads from the air, from Swasmarg, respiratory passage to diet by mouth, and it ultimately leads to the Dhatu Samuh. Means it involves all dhatus. What the Samanya Lakshman is, like Chiras, Mard, Kamp, Jukam, Jwar, like that. But Swasamnak Jwar, which is specifically having severe cough, color of the body is red. The cough is coming mixed with the blood, and that there is a recurrent infection. There is a possibility of anesthesia also. They have used. Another description what we gets in our Shastra, that is Jwar. That is also the Madhavan persist, but it is more near to the pneumonia, having the blood mixed sputum, that is dyspnea, fever, and lobar or broncho pneumonia features are there. So let us talk about all these things. What we say, which is we are very near to the Vat Kaphajwar of Sanipatast type. Like the management of the fever, when we talk about that, what we have to do? We have to talk about Nidan Parivarjan. We have to talk about the conduct of Bihar, which consists of Dincharya, Ritucharya, Ratricharya, Achar Rasayan, Yoga, Pranayama, After that, we come to the Aushadhi or the treatment part. So, for any fever, Langhan is the first step what we see. But that should be also specific in the cases of avoid in the क्षय, वातजन्य, भय आदिजन्य, समाधि. Even our Shadanga Pani, Mustaparpat Kusira, Chandanodichya Nagar means take a cup of water. Indicated where patient is strong and even the cough is more in Amashaya. We have a number of what is indicated in our Shastras. I want to discuss all those things. Like Kvatha, we Amritashtak Kvatha, Aragvadhadi Kvatha, Kiratatikhtadi Kvatha, Dashamula Kvatha, Lahu Pashamula Kvatha, Tikashmula Kvatha, all these things. For example, if anyone patient they talk about Aragvadhadi Kvatha, if anyone has a swelling or pain is predominant, they're talking about Dashamula Kvatha. If there is a problem in the renal with the so Lagu Panchamulka. So such type of things what we are using. Even some chunas are there, like Sudarshan Churna, what our previous speaker told about that. Then Nimbadi Churna. Even some vatis are there, like Google Vati, Sanjeevani, Mustyadi Vati. Some asavas are also there. Amritari we usually prefer to the patient of fever. Even where the respiratory problems are there, we used to add the Karasava. The one important thing, the rasas are very importantly given in our Shastra. That Jwarari ras, Anand Bhairav ras, lot of rasa we are using in that. So this is important that what we definitely in the we are not able to get all type of patients. Then what to do? Because we are getting 4 type of patients, 5 type of patients in case say the one who is negative, but he has a history of coming from outside or exposure to the patient. So in that case, what the one category is there. The second category is there where COVID is positive, but they have a mild symptom. The third category, we can say COVID is positive, where the symptoms moderate, or even in the fourth severe symptoms with the COVID positive cases. And what we have. The one is the after COVID, what to do. So, lot of problems to treat such type of patients also. We cannot treat all type of patients, but our government is doing things. Our Ministry of Ayush is doing, and they have also planned some guidelines for that. So we should know also about that. I want to explain in 10 to 15 minutes about that also. Okay, sir. Sarma ji. Dr. Pawan Sarma ji. able to listen. पवन शर्मा जी,
क्लियर सुनना है साहब, क्लियर सुनना है।
हाँ हाँ सर, बता दीजिए कितना टाइम और देंगे आप? टाइम कितना और देंगे सर?
आधा घंटा, आधा घंटा सर।
ठीक है, राइट सर, राइट सर।
आराम से आपकी ओजस्वी वाणी में हिंदी में बोलिए ना सर, बड़ा अच्छा लगता है।
ठीक है सर। What I felt that maybe some persons are not able to hear my Hindi also, but I will try to mix type of things. Okay, sir. So we have, sir, one group is preventive group. The second one is, group is therapeutic group, where we have three category: mild symptoms. The second is moderate and severe symptoms, and what I talked about that one is the promotive. So where we can work? Initially, the government has banned that no Ayurvedic people will say anything, will not manage all these things. Then there was a problem कि हमारे पास 7 लाख आयुर्वेदिक प्रैक्टिशनर हैं देश, और ये हुआ कि नहीं, we can utilize this man force for the betterment of this even then, if the patient is negative, we can give some decoction. And here in Banaras also, or in different places, what I see, they have given some clue that drugs we can use in that regard. One is the Amrita, the second is the Mulethi, Yashtimadhu, and third one is Pipali. So, decoction of these three, they, any medicine if you are giving, these three, a discussion with Professor J.N. Sastri ji, it actually, in fact, he suggested the things because he is a head of this task force. So, let us talk about Trikatu, Sunthi, and Dalchini. What he advised in our diet, we should advise to our patients, that is frequent warm liquids treated with medicinal herbs, that is preferably with Sunthi, Dalchini, and Trikatu. It should be used regular. You see in South, even whole year, they used to take some herbs and they use little bit lukewarm water in diet. And even if you go to the hotel also, they provide such type of medicated water for drinking. Then freshly prepared Laghu Supachya Ahar. He has, they have advised about the easily digestible and light diet for such type of patient. Preferably vegetables like shigru, patol, karvelak, mudg, patha, vastuk, जीवंती, द्राक्षा, kapith, kakamachi, dadim, and these are these references has been taken by the Yog Ratnakar, Jwar Chikitsa. Then restrict using sweets and food which is heavy to digest. Also advised not to use chilled, fried, oily, fermented food items, cold and refrigerated food or beverages. The second thing, what they we advise, we should advise to our patient also. It is normal to feel stress, angerness during the lockdown period. So talking to people can help to cope with the stress. Contact friends and family as frequent as possible if we can, and talk about the normal things. Encourage maintaining a healthy lifestyle, means proper diet, proper sleep, maybe 7 to 8 hours, aside what we can do in our residence, and even, of course, social contacts with loved ones, like Kattappan Sarma ji. So, even by contact, by mail, by phone, our family members, our relatives are staying to other city, we should be in contact with him. Encourage reading books, listening to light music as per the interest to counter the stress. And of course, Dr. Jana said about that, to avoid smoking and consumption of alcohol or other drugs to deal with the stress. Consultations can be provided if physical and mental health needs are required. Because you see, the number of patients coming to our OPDs are 50% having not so serious problem. Unless until you have not a major problem, not go to the doctor. Maybe nowadays telemedicine is in practice. We can contact with our doctor by try to avoid to go outside. Child are to be encouraged to be addressed in a supportive way. Let their concerns be listened carefully, and extra time, love, and attention should be given to the kids if we have in our residence, in our home. Meditation, daily practice of yogasana, pranayama, 30 minutes is advised by Ministry. Sleep in night is essential to encourage, and also advised to avoid daytime sleep. These medicines as and avoid for the self-medication. As I talked about the seasonal Charya, this time Grishma Kal is coming, so accordingly the Ritucharya should be followed. Use of personal care is also important. Now talk about the some drugs as a single drug which we can use as a immunity enhancer, like Guduchi, 500 mg to 1 gram. Guduchi should be taken. Amla, Haridra, Tulsi. These are drugs which enhance the immunity daily, if possible. Then some formulations are saying Drakshavale, Vindasam, Bachakvarun, and Haridra Khand we can use in that. Then about if you want to boost our immunity, few things we can start or we can promote. That is, wake up between 4:30 to 5 in the morning. Drink 1 to 2 glass of warm water. Use gandush or kaval with the coconut oil or some sesame oil with warm water rinse. Even gargle with warm water added with turmeric and salt, trifla, whatever we want. Even Shuddha Tanka, Madhuk, we can use for the kaval. Nasal health, talked about, our previous speaker talked about that, Pratimars Nashya, or sesame oil or coconut oil, we can use. Don't sleep during the daytime. Involve in some other work from our home or home from home. And indoor recreational activities like studies, reading, painting, gardening, playing, listening music should be promoted. Then evening regimen like meditation, pranayam, indoor recreational activities, and there should be some rule for the dietetic also. Eat only when you are hungry. That should be in appropriate amount according to the digestive power, neither less nor more. Always take a fresh and warm diet, eat easily digestible diets, and eat a night meal 3 hours after sunset, means up to 8 or to 9 o'clock. Try to sleep timely. Other measures we can use, that is dhupan of the house every evening with antimicrobials leaf like neem leaf, sarsap, loban, karpur. So we can use this one. So this was about the target group 1, where the patient is at risk but COVID-19 is negative. The second target group is with mild or severe symptoms. They are having the uh, COVID-19 and they are uncomplicated. Fever, cough, sore throat, nasal congestion, malaise, and headache may be there. First line of treatment, Sudarshan Ghanvati or Sanjeevani Bati or Samsamni Bati, Tali Shadi Churn, Yashti Madhu Churn, Chittopaladi Churn. We can use according to our choice. Then lozenges of Lavangadi Bati, Yashti Madhu, Ghanvati. Then Amritadi Quath, Amritashtak Quath, Pathyadi Kashayam, Ruchyadi Kashaya, Harangyadi Kashaya. We can use twice in a day. At least 10 gram of powder should be boiled in 1 glass of water, reduced to half, and then take twice in a day. If the Swas kas is predominant, then we can add Trikatu Siddha Jal for our 3 gram boiled in 1 liter, take for the whole day. Then Vyagri Haritiki Avale, Gastrasayan, Kantakari Avale, we can use according to the dose 1 gram, 10 gram with warm water. Then we can use here the Shadangapani, Amritarishta, and gargling with Yashti Madhu or with the salt water. Even Swas Kuthar Ras, Nardi Lakshmi Vilas Ras we can use here. If the patient having the myalgia is predominant, Balarist, Ashwagandharist, or Rasna Saptak Quath we can use here. If patient has mild pneumonia or difficulty in breathing, we can use the first line treatment of Samir Pannagras, Singaravra we are using it. Then Mars Nashya with Adutel or Shadbindu. Inhalation with eucalyptus oil. Then second line we can use Kanakasav, Nashamgularist with then fever, nasal congestion, myalgia, Tirashul, cough. If the features of dehydration looks, then sudden pani, if cough, we can use this like syndrome, like swab. Even we can use the Swas Kras Chintamani, good preparation in a small dose. like 60 mg to 120 mg twice in a day. Even we can and local application on the chest should be followed by Nadi Swedan. But if we can do, the patient is immunocompromised. In that case, it is advised Samshamani Vati, Agastya Hari, Chitta Brahman, Gudchi Rasayan. If patients are diabetes having the problem, we can add Jambu Chud, Ruchi Chud, Vasanta Kusumakara, Black Bhasma, Nisha or Arjun Chud, Sugandha Chud, Prabhakar Vati, Dayanavaras, then Sasatarist, even Sarpagandha Vati we can use in that case. If patient diets, what we have talked about the parent and taking children and dead and children also children for currently we can use Kalyana Grit, Ashwagandha Rasayan, Abhagya Suntavaleha, and even we can give like Ajash Rasayan use. For old age patients, Chyanprasa, Ashwagandha Avaleha, Brahma Rasayan, and of course milk with ghee, Shilajit Rasayan, Shatavari Siddha Grit, Vardhaman Pippali Rasayan, Vardhaman Gudchi Rasayan, we can use. Then if patient is, we are not going to handle, we are not, we have to go for the referral of the patient to the higher center. Then we have a target group 4, post treatment restorative healthcare. In that case, what we can do, that is very important. We have to keep it because we feel that in such cases, Dhatu Chaya is there, Agnimand is there. For that purpose, we can use Draksha, Vasa, or some Sirish, Haridra Chud, or even Hepato like Kutki, Yamalaki, and that should be given for 45 days. What they suggest. Rasayana, what you have talked about that, Draksharist and Drakshavaleh, we can use Kantakari Avaleh, Vasavaleh, Chyanuprasha, Ashwagandha Leh. If we need some digestive disorders patient, if you want to give some drug, we can use Dadimastak Chud. For hepatoprotective drugs, Amalki Chud, Kalmegh Chud, Nimbadi Chud. So such type of management we can advise to the patient. For yoga, we have for some specific type of postures like Padmasana, Sukhasana, Vajrasana, Paschimottanasana, Pavanamuktasana, Halasana, Matsyasana, Bhujangasana, Shalabhasana, Savasana, Makarasana, we can use as a asana. Or we have to practice in our daily routine also. Even for pranayam, we can use deep breathing, Nadi Shodhan pranayam, Bhramari pranayam. So such type of things we can advise to the patient. So now Nidan, Ahar, Vihar, and Aushadha. I think I have finished my talk with this. If anyone has query, I would like to call him for questions. If I can, I will give the answer. That study, we can. Any other nothing to say. What was in my mind, I just explained with or shared with you people. Now I request you to ask any question or any query. We can discuss the things.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. एनी क्वेश्चन प्लीज. डॉक्टर जाना सर, गुप्ता जी, एनी क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम एनी साइड.
Hello. Hello. What is the changes? X-ray, pathological changes.
The change, actually, I have not seen, but what I have studied are
You are mentioned all our treatment. You are mentioned all our treatment of Kafaji Chikitsa, Kafaji Jwara Chikitsa.
भाई जी, प्रश्न है
बोले
जी. प्रश्न है, आपने जो चिकित्सा बताई की चिकित्सा बताई
जी.
गुप्ता जी, कोई क्वेश्चन?
हाँ सर, ऐसा है कि हमने ये कहा कि जो लक्षण कोविड में मिलते हैं, दे आर बेसिकली ऑफ सन्निपातिक नेचर एंड वात कफज ज्वर, वात कफ उल्बण ज्वर के लक्षण मिलते हैं. तो जो हम लोगों ने वात कफज ज्वर में किया, जैसे मैंने ये कहा कि सामान्य चिकित्सा तो वही है, लेकिन जो व्याधि प्रतनी चिकित्सा है वो ज्यादा यहाँ करते हैं हम लोग, क्योंकि इसको हम अभी भी आगंतुक ज्वर में मानते हैं.
That's right. But patient will be die. But patient will be die due to respiratory failure.
यस सर.
Okay. What is the treatment of respiratory failure? In case of emergency, being an Ayurvedic physician, then patient come in my OPD. Then how to manage that such failure, respiratory failure, and they will come with associated with renal failure and with hyperglycemia, with hypertension. All our symptoms are there. Then how to manage? What is the protocol of you?
ओके सर. सर ऐसा है कि मैंने आपसे ये कहा है कि हम केवल 3 प्रकार के पेशेंट को हम मैनेज कर रहे हैं. एक ऐसे केसेज जिसमें कोविड निगेटिव है लेकिन हिस्ट्री है एक्सपोजर की, उसका ट्रीटमेंट कर रहे हैं, जिसको क्वारंटीन में रखा है हम लोगों ने. और नंबर 1. Number 2, the patients with having mild symptoms and COVID-19 positive, we will keep second patient. We are not going to treat the patients of severe nature having hyperglycemia, hypoglycemia, respiratory distress, because government has not allowed us to treat such type of patients. These type of patients should be immediately referred to the higher center, sir, because they need ventilator and other medicines, allopathic medicine. Number
That's-
4
that's
category
right.
what we have, and that is the post-COVID features. We can treat such case, and we are also planning. We have requested to the government that in cases of severe nature of patient, we can use your allopathic and our Ayurvedic drugs. We can use, but government has not given us permission. But in future, I hope, because they have no medication also, because it is not exactly in the nature of pneumonia also. Because one report we got in the news that uh, this is a type of coagulation disorder in the body. So in that case, we are not able to do anything, and we are not going to take any risk. But we
That's
are
right.
planning.
That's right.
We are pl-
But
we are
patient come
planning.
in, but we are practicing in very village place.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. That patient come in like OPD first of all, and breathlessness, come fever and coughing. Yeah,
Yeah.
वो हायर सेंटर तक भेजने के
We
लिए
have some
हाउ टू
investment,
मैनेज
some
उतना
resources.
टाइम तो दीजिए मुझे.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. जी सर. अगर आप आयुर्वेदिक
That
चिकित्सा
can be
करना
given in
चाहते हैं सर,
the yeah,
ठीक है सर, अगर आप आयुर्वेदिक चिकित्सा करना चाहते हैं उसकी,
हाँ
तो
सर.
आप उसको जो अपने पास आपकी गोल्ड प्रिपरेशन है, जैसे श्वास आकाश चिंतामणि रस,
या
त्रैलोक की चिंतामणि रस, ये हमारा रामबाण है. हमारे पास ब्रह्मास्त्र वही है. या ऐसे क्या कहते हैं ड्रग्स के साथ
Sir, excuse me, sir. As a bronchodilator, we can give it in the Dhatura preparation in a Dhumrapan.
We can give Kanakasav, sir. We have a preparation Kanakasav.
That's
we can
right.
We can use in the dose of 10 ml twice or thrice in a day. But actually, sir, in acute condition, it is not also working. Whether our patient is able to take it or not, but we can give for dose of drugs that are having the specific. That may be the Swaskas, that may be the Trilok Chintamani, that may be some
Sir, excuse me, sir. How to give it in Swaska Chintamani that can be given in the sublingular or oral?
Sir, only you can take 125 mg of Swaska Chintamani Ras, taste with honey, और उसको क्या कहते हैं, उसको चटा के उसकी जीभ में लगा दीजिए सर.
नहीं, अगर इसको सबलिंगुलर देते हैं तो इफेक्ट इमीडिएट आता है सर.
सर आप जब देंगे तो इफेक्ट आएगा, लेकिन यही हमारे पास अंतिम अस्त्र है. हमको ये जानना है कि पेशेंट इज गोइंग टू बी रिफर्ड टू द हायर सेंटर. वी आर नॉट एबल टू डू मच इन दैट केस सर.
ओके, थैंक यू.
Any other question?
हम लोग को अपनी लिमिट समझनी पड़ेगी सर.
That's right. We are practicing in a very anterior. So एक्सपायर कर जाएगा ना सर, तो उस टाइम के ड्यूरेशन को मैनेज करने के लिए तो चाहिए हमें कुछ.
सर हम जो हम एक्चुअली क्या है, हम जितना कर सकते हैं उतना करेंगे, नहीं कर सकते तो हाथ जोड़ देंगे. क्योंकि कल की डेट में गवर्नमेंट आपके ऊपर एक्शन ले लेगी. सर आपने क्यों देखा उसको? बिकॉज आप जहां भी होंगे डिस्ट्रिक्ट हॉस्पिटल्स में रिफर कर देंगे सर.
दैट्स राइट, रेफर कर देंगे, लेकिन उतना मैनेजमेंट तो कुछ तो भी करके देना पड़ेगा ना कि वो डिस्ट्रिक्ट हॉस्पिटल तक पहुंच जाए एटलीस्ट.
हेलो.
हाँ सर.
हेलो सर.
मैं डॉक्टर मनोज अग्रवाल.
हेलो.
हेलो.
हेलो. सर, आई हैव अ क्वेश्चन.
जानना चाहता हूँ.
Please.
पवन जी, मैं डॉक्टर मनोज अग्रवाल कुछ बोल सकता हूँ?
मनोज जी बिल्कुल.
Bhargi Earth can be used as a bronchodilator in nebulization form. The study done at SGM College, Hassan. They have done the study in MD level. Bhargi Earth can be used as a nebulization, and it will work as equal as like a Duolin or Livolin. It is in the allopathic practice. It is my suggestion to use.
Great.
Thank you.
Sir,
It was already taken into consideration at SDM College, Hassan. I visited there while my trip towards Coimbatore. Bhargi
Thanks for info.
Earth.
एक तो श्वास का सर
Yes.
सर एक्चुअली आयुर्वेद के जो जनरल में प्रैक्टिस करते हैं, कई जगह पर ऐसा होता है कि इमरजेंसी में पेशेंट अगर आया, वो इज नॉट एबल टू टेक द मेडिसिन ओरली, तो वी वेरी ऑफन वी यूज द नेजोगैस्ट्रिक रूट आल्सो टू एडमिनिस्टर द मेडिसिन लाइक एनजी ट्यूब से, एंड क्या हम इसमें वस्ती रूट भी यूज कर सकते हैं?
द्विवेदी जी, डॉक्टर द्विवेदी जी, उनकी लाइन कट गई मेरे ख्याल से। नहीं, एक मिनट। हाँ, द्विवेदी जी। यस, यस, जी।
Dr. Dwivedi. Also, and also very good.
द्विवेदी जी,
हाँ बोले सर।
क्या हम बस्ती मार्ग से भी अपनी दवाइयां दे सकते? आपका म्यूट है।
ये बार बार
क्या हम बस्ती मार्ग से दवाइयां
हमने यूज किया है तो हम दे सकते हैं। ये बार बार
आप मत टच करिए, मैं अनम्यूट कर दे रहा।
हाँ, मैं नहीं टच कर रहा सर।
तो हम बस्ती मार्ग से अपनी दवाइयां,
हमारे में सर म्यूट दिखा रहा है।
नहीं बोल रहे हैं, आपकी आवाज आ रही है।
आ रही है, ठीक है, ठीक सर, बस्ती मार्ग से दे सकते हैं। हमारा केवल एक ही चीज कहना है, जब तक पेशेंट आपके कॉन्फिडेंस में, पेशेंट आपकी बात जब तक वो उसको आराम है तब तक आपकी बात सुन रहा है, नहीं तो वो सीधे जो है के लिए आपके साथ। इसलिए हमें बड़ा सोच समझ के देना है और उसे सारी बातें एक्सप्लेन करके देनी है। We have to explain all these things to the patient.
Any other question, please? जयेश जी,
मुझे क्वेश्चन है।
गुरुदेव, डॉक्टर जी, सर द्विवेदी जी,
ऐसा प्रश्न है द्विवेदी जी को।
त्रिपाठी जी पूछ रहे हैं।
गुरु जी प्रणाम। परेश त्रिपाठी जी। जी सर प्रणाम, बताएं।
आपको बहुत नमस्कार। आपकी जो
प्रणाम सर।
दिया आप हम लोग को जो सिखाए बहुत अच्छी बात है। एक छोटा सा प्रश्न है।
हाँ सर।
एक छोटा सा प्रश्न है, ये बच्चों को इम्यूनिटी बढ़ाने के लिए क्या किया जाए, इसके थोड़ा मार्गदर्शन कराइए।
सर बच्चों में मेरा बहुत स्कोप नहीं है, लेकिन बच्चों में हम जो है ये कुमार कल्याण रस जो है फ्रिक्वेंटली यूज करते हैं, और बाल चातुर्भद रस, ये दो ही दवाइयां हम लोग देखा है हमने यूज करते हुए अपने विद्यार्थी बच्चों के चिकित्सकों को, और हमने भी उन्हीं दोनों की चर्चा भी की है सर।
हमारे इधर बंगाल में मकरध्वज को भी काफी यूज होता है, इसमें आपकी क्या विचार है? सर
मकरध्वज तो हमारे हिसाब से लो डोज में दे सकते हैं, लेकिन कहीं इंडिकेशन है नहीं शास्त्रों में भी। शास्त्रों में बच्चों के लिए सही विधान है।
चिकित्सा नहीं, ये रसायन के लिए, इम्यूनिटी बढ़ाने के लिए।
रसायन के लिए सर, मैं रसायन के लिए कह रहा हूँ, चिकित्सा नहीं कह रहा हूँ। और अपने यहाँ तो जी सर,
धन्यवाद।
जी सर। वैसे हम लोग क्या कहते हैं कि यूज करते हैं बच्चों में, क्योंकि जो रसायन की बात वहां की गई, बाल्यम वृद्धि छविर मेधा त्वक दृष्टि शुक्र विक्रमऊ, वहां पे काश्मीरी और बला की चर्चा की गई है रसायन के प्रकरण में सर जी।
अच्छा, ठीक है, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद
सर।
सर
मैं डॉक्टर अजय बोल रहा हूँ। इज इट ऑडिबल?
हाँ सर, मैं सुन रहा हूँ आपको।
सुन रहे हैं। अनफॉर्चुनेटली क्या हुआ ना, हमारा जो मेडिसिन जो है ना, इसको अल्टरनेटिव मेडिसिन पे रख दिया है। एक्चुअली द बेसिक मेडिसिन इज आयुर्वेदा, so called allopathy and homeopathy, whatever it is, those are called as alternative systems.
जी सर।
अपना बैड लक जो है ना, हम लोग मतलब ऐसा हाल में फंस गया जो इमरजेंसी मतलब देख नहीं पा रहा है। और एक बात है, जो हम लोग रस जो औषध जो यूज करते हैं ना, बिफोर गोइंग टू यूज दैट we have to check the renal profile first.
जी।
Is it right or wrong? I mean, what I'm asking.
आप बिल्कुल सही हैं। देखिए, से फायदा ना कराएं किसी का, लेकिन किसी का लॉस ना हो, इस बात का ध्यान रखना है। और इसके लिए आपको एविडेंस जरूर ऐसा करना पड़ेगा कि बिफोर यू आर गोइंग टू गिव एनी मेटल इन द सस्पेक्टेड पेशेंट, we have to go for the LFT and the kidney profile, and after the treatment we can go through that again, so it will develop our confidence, it will also develop the confidence of the patient also.
Okay.
कि
next.
बिल्कुल कराएं सर।
Okay sir.
जी सर।
Thank you.
Any other question please? चलिए, अंत में मैं आपको बधाई देना चाहता हूं। CCIM के बोर्ड ऑफ गवर्नर्स में आपकी नियुक्ति के लिए बहुत बहुत बधाई हो। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपका एक ओजस्वी भाषण के लिए। मैं डॉक्टर जाना जी का भी आभार करता हूं कि डॉक्टर जाना जी ने भी समय निकाल के हमें आशीर्वाद दिया। डॉक्टर त्रिपाठी जी का भी आभार मानता, और सभी वैद्यों का मैं आभार मानता हूं। डॉक्टर पी मुरली कृष्ण भी हैं, अजय जी भी हैं, मनोज जी भी हैं। मैं सभी बात करता हूं। आज की सेमिनार इंटरेक्टिव रही, और डॉक्टर द्विवेदी जी, डॉक्टर जाना जी, डॉक्टर त्रिपाठी जी, इन सभी ने योगदान दिया। मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सभी को।
आप सबको
बहुत
प्रणाम
धन्यवाद।
और धन्यवाद आपको देना चाहूंगा डॉक्टर पवन जी कि आपने मुझे अपॉर्चुनिटी दी, मुझे अपने चिकित्सकों से मिलवाया। मैं आपका धन्यवाद ज्ञापित करता हूं, आपके सारे चिकित्सकों को प्रणाम करता हूं।
धन्यवाद, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सभी को, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। थैंक यू।
प्रणाम सर। प्रणाम सर।
प्रणाम सर।